Greetings, Minecrafters, Nonsanity here, and welcome to another episode of Modern Skyblock 2 here on the FTOG server. I want redstone. A lot of things are hidden behind redstone, so I think we need to immediately get to that. And I think I'm ready, so let's get started. Alright, so in order to get redstone, we need to upgrade this thing. But first, I guess I should give you a tour of what I've done so far. I made a lot of dirt and made a farm here with the various seeds that I've got and more seeds that I got from this grass. I moved the grass over there, over here, just by extending a line of dirt and using a watering can to spread the grass all the way over here. And then I tore that down and built this, and it grows pretty well, especially these guys, the beetroots. If I ever need something that I just need a lot of organic matter, the beetroot is the way to go. It's the fastest growing plant I've seen so far. These guys are nice, the Fluffy Puffs. I wonder if that's a reference to the fan-made My Little Pony character, Fluffy Puff. Look it up on YouTube. But, yeah, I've been getting tons of these beetroots. Now, this chest is probably going to be full. Yep. Can't fit all the Fluffy Puffs in there. Those things are nice because you can... So a circle like this gets you wool. I think it takes more than 2 to get string. Let's get some more here. Oop. Lost it. See, I think string was like this. No, that gets you fluffy fabric, which is just as good as paper. It can be used anywhere paper can be used. So is string in the corners, or is it a straight line? I guess it's in a straight line. No. What was string? Uses... Ah, just 2 next to each other like that. That gets you string. So it's a very useful material. Alright. Let me put this wool away. What is a bed recipe anyway? I think it needs gold, doesn't it? Magical planks, magical wood, which is gold, and some experience. Well, we might even be able to get to gold this time. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't looked that far ahead yet. We have string here, though. So string is not a problem. String in there. Seeds in there. Sapling in there. Wood down below. Alright, so... in order to get redstone, we need to upgrade the frame of this thing. Before the episode, I was talking with the other people on the server and the people in the live stream that are watching me record this, and I thought I had to upgrade the middle bit to get the heat up here. But the middle bit, I guess, just handles the function. The max heat is by the frame. So... instead of upgrading to this recipe, which is rather expensive with all these iron plates and another 8 in here, we just have to get this recipe, which is 4 iron plates, 4 iron sticks, and an iron gear. Now, the only way to make the iron plates right now is this way, which takes 4 iron to make 1 plate. So that's 16 iron for these. The iron rods, you take 2 iron and you get 4 rods, so it's only 2 iron for all these. So it's 18, and then another 5 to make the iron gear. To make the plates, we need to make the hammer. So let me get that. There we go. Tinker's hammer, which is 1 lead, 4 iron, and some sticks. So let's make this stuff up. I went ahead and made the lead and iron that I need. There's the hammer. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Plates. 1 gear. 4 rods. So 4 rods We're on 1 gear with 4 plates. We have the iron casing. So now we can take the thing out of there. Break this. I guess I need a pickaxe. Do I have another one over here? No, I used them all up. Between episodes, I was doing a lot of cobblestone generating, but I think I want to improve on that too. Alright, now we can put down the iron frame, put the old stone thing inside, put the button back on, fill it up with some charcoal, and look, we now have enough for redstone. So, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but I think I did. Using the Draconic Evolution's place, I take this cobblestone and hit P. That counts as a lid, and I shouldn't have done that because that would have just used up some of my charcoal. Because when you open it up, the heat goes out. Alright, so let's do a double batch there and see how it goes. Nothing. Am I getting the redstone recipe wrong? Combustion, 800 heat. Oh, it's 2 and 2. Alright. Two and 2. Push the button. We've got redstone. And that's all I really need right now, but we'll go ahead and make a few more batches just so I've got a supply and I don't have to stop and do this again. I must have used a gunpowder somewhere, so I'm short. Alright, so that's 12. Let's go ahead and make it around 16. Where's my gunpowder? There we go. Alright, 16 redstone. Good, good, good. That opens up a lot of possibilities. I'll put this hammer away. Hopefully we won't be needing it again. So, what next? Well, we want to get to glowstone. I think that's the next big target. And the recipe for glowstone is vile dust and blaze powder, and it's 1700 heat. Now, we do not have 1700 heat here. That is going to require... Now that I know it's the frames that matter, above iron is steel. We need glowstone to make steel, so it can't just be the casing. I guess both pieces contribute to the heat. So we either make the iron combustion chamber or the bronze. And the bronze has better efficiency and speed, but requires power. It requires FE power, so RF power. Well, the iron doesn't require power, it just uses fuel. I think the power might be more useful. Either way, it's going to be burning charcoal. I don't know for sure which way is more efficient. If turning the charcoal into power is then more efficient in here or not. Maybe with the survivalist generator, because that gives you a better benefit for the power. But let me get my stuff together for the next step, and I will be right back. Alright, we're ready for the next step. And that's continuing the upgrade of this, so we can make more advanced materials. And so, I need to start making some actual powered machines. For that, we're going to need a few things. I'm going to need some copper insulated cables. So first, I need to make some copper. I made some more of these. Toss them up there. So that's pumpkin seeds and double gunpowder gets you copper alchemical ore dust. I put 4 recipes in there, so this is going to come out even with the 75%. It's going to give me 3. And there's the third one. And I'll toss them in over here. I think I got enough crystals in the system for that. In the meantime, I am going to go over here. We're going to take a sapling, because I need to get rubber. This is a spruce sapling. And I've got some sap. I'm going to put that in my right hand. And I'll get out my sandstone infusion stone. My health is all the way up. I'm going to go bap. Take some health, but I now have a rubber sapling. So I'm going to put that away. I'm going to eat a nugget in a moment. And I'm going to get some bone meal. Actually, I have some of this enriched bone meal, which is even better. It's a one-shot. Bop. And now we'll do ore excavator to take down the whole tree. And hopefully get some saplings. Grow. Grow. I'll chop you down. And chop you down. I know I should have been looking for sap spots, but I just want to get these duplicated. Really? I only got 1 extra sapling that time, huh? Well, I can make more of the fast growth. Chop this down while we're here, and chop that down. And the wood away. This rubber wood, let's sort that. Rubber wood here. We'll make an extractor next to get the rubber out of that. In the meantime, I need to make... Whoop! Yeah, I'm stuck. No, /home. Just do it that way. I stomped on my string. Which really I should just go ahead and move over to the garden. Let's do that. Oh, frozen. I'm frozen. There we go. So we'll come over here and make a row like that. Might as well harvest everything else while I'm here. Got everything. Alright. Tuck this stuff away. Oh, watermelon's full. Put some more down here. Alright. So we've got the sapling. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some more of that Instagrow. What was it called? Enriched, yeah, the bone meal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 of that. There we go, gives me 8. I also want to make a tap. And that will be this tap, which is 4 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 stick. 4 and 1. There we go. So now we can come over here and look for I don't see any sap bits here. Yeah, that one seems to be free of sap, so let's just chop it down. Grow a new one. got my 4th sapling. Good. Let's continue with this spot. Really, I'm not coming up. I'm coming up empty on the sap. I mean, this doesn't work just on now. You got to have a sap spot for it to work. And I'm coming up empty. This is a short one. Nope, that one's got nothing either. These are rubber saplings, aren't they? And I didn't get a sapling that time, really. What? No sapling spots. You. There we go. There's one. One sap. There's another one. 2. You. Another shorty. And you got one. So I can plant you over here and grow you up. And nothing. This seems to be a bad spot for these guys. Well, I'm going to be doing this for a little bit until I get a full complement of rubber. I need at least 6, but I'll need more for later. So I might just go ahead and make more while I'm at it. And I'll be back in a little bit. I'm inserting this little clip after editing, or during editing. And just to say how the rubber trees here work. Some of them may have a sap spot when they're spawned, but if you give them time, every block will have one spot. You notice there's no spots on the lower 3 or the top one, but as we go around, you can see all the other blocks have a spot. So they do, each block could get a spot. You just have to give it some time. Alright, I went around and I got enough, I got 22 sapling drops before my tap broke. And I planted 3 more trees, and 3 of them have grown, 4 more trees, and 3 of them have grown since I was cleaning up and getting ready to go. But we now have 22 rubber. And we should have, oh, this needs to get more crystal upstairs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the rest back. We have a little bit of copper. I just need 1 more. Yes, 1 more. And we can start making some machines. I guess I can start on a survivalist generator. And I'm going to actually make 2 of them because I'm planning ahead here. So first we make... Oh, I got to go into the right tool here. First we make this. I don't have the gunpowder. I guess I used it when I was doing the other things. Alright, so now I should have everything. So 2 of these. 2 dirt furnaces. And 2 regular furnaces. 2 survivalist generators. Alright. I think we're going to put 1 here. And the other I'm going to put over here for later. There's our copper. We got 3 copper. Good. Alright. So now we can take this and make 6 insulated copper cables. I need some more of my redstone because we take the cables, whoops, Oh, I need to make more iron. Do I have more iron? I seem to be 2 iron short. There's an extra copper. So let me make a little bit more iron. And iron was... Oh, I've forgotten already. I'll start memorizing these eventually. Alright, so it's 4 that and blaze powder. Am I out of blaze powder? I'll make more. Oh, there's 2 left. Is that because it's out of fuel? Yes. I'm going to have to start burning some more wood. Alright. Let's go and toss this into here. Alright, so 4 of that and 8 of this. That makes a nice round batch. What we want to do is a compressor. This guy. So we're going to make, oh, nope, not that. This one. Refined iron. Refined iron means cooking up the iron. And actually I just started this processing. So let's take that out, put these in. So you just basically take iron and cook it up in any furnace and you get refined iron. So now I can take these circuits, refined iron and 2 redstone, and I make an electronic circuit. We're going all high-tech now. And we got 3 of that. That's still doing the alchemical, the copper. Oh, nope, don't put it in like that. Put an extra one in. Oh, no, it came out. No, don't do that. I've set my drop to O, which is right next to P for place. So it's still doing the copper. I thought I put enough in there to get a full... I need to make 2 more. 2 more to empty that out. Which is fine, because I'll need plenty of iron. Plenty of iron. These are going to need charcoal too, so as soon as this is done, go back to cooking the wood. And I need 2 more iron. So let's actually, can I swap that out? Oh, it can, good. So I'm just going to stick that there for later processing. I just need the iron now. I'll use the copper later. Slow progression. It's weird that the one probe was deemed something we can't have. At the start. It's something that makes things clearer. And you really need things to be clear in this pack for sure. How did copper come out? I guess it was already processing copper. So it must have one in the pipeline. Alright, so... making more charcoal, so we'll be able to power this machine. Toss it in there, get it started. Just need 2 more iron. And then we can make this. And need 6 stone. There we go. How's that iron doing? Well, it's still making copper. That's weird. Alright, well, I'll be back when the iron is finally processed. Alright, this thing was spitting out copper for a long time. It seems you get a lot more copper than one when you put in one chemical dust. I think I got like 22 copper out of one, or maybe two. I forget how many copper I started with, but I got a lot out. I've been switching to tiny charcoal just so it's more efficient. Alright, so now we've got 8 refined iron. So we can finally make this machine. 8 of that. Oh no, I need to get some wood for the centerpiece. I made some more chests. I was running out of room. Alright, so we're making the compressor. This one. Oh, it's just a log in the middle. Alright, so I need 4 sticks, 4 planks. There we go. Sticks, planks, log, and that gets you that. We get that, and stone, and we have a compressor. Now when I place this, I probably won't be able to pick it back up again for a while without a wrench, but we'll see what we do, see how it goes. Alright, we have a compressor. Now I can put iron in there or any other metal and make plates 1-to-1. That was a big thing. We're also going to want to take all this wood and extract the rubber out of it. So let's take a look at that. And the extractor is the same sort of thing. So we're going to need 9 more iron. I've got everything else. Still processing iron here. I've got 2. So I need to make some more iron to make that. I guess I'll leave that in there for now. This is still copper. I got plenty of copper. Alright, and then another machine I'm going to need, because if we look at the sky, oops, I've heard that it's no point in making the iron combustion heater. Go with the bronze. So for that, we're going to need bronze ingots. And now we can see which type we can create and where. We can't make this dust easily. Or can we? I was thinking about this before. If instead of putting the crystal in there, I put a block of stone, instead of getting an ingot, we get an ore. For the iron, it comes out the same 1-to-1 ratio. I put 3 dust in, I got 3 iron out. Put 3 dust in with 3 stone, I'll get 3 ore out. Now, if I could double ore, that'd be a good deal, but I can't double ore yet. But actually, since some of this is copper, yeah, the copper you get a lot more than 1. So it's not quite as good a deal. I'll be destroying copper if I did it that way. Alright, so the other option is to make one of these in a machine. This one, the alloy furnace. The alloy furnace costs a lot of iron. 16, 22 iron. And some furnaces. 22 iron. That would get me a better version of this than making the iron one. And the iron one itself, if I just went ahead and made that now, take 15 iron. I think I'd be better off using that 15 iron plus a little bit more iron to make the machine that'll let me make the bronze, which will be a better device over here. So I'm going to cook up a lot of iron, and I will be back when that machine is made. Alright, I got the last of this iron Refined. Hooray. Let's make some more charcoal. Alright, I did swap out the torch for lava. This works much better in that it actually keeps the crystal liquid down here in place continuously. And it seems to let this thing hold a lot more. I only have 2 on me. I'll have to make some more. But it seems to fill up more with the lava. It just works better with the lava in general. So I recommend using lava for that. Alright, I collected a little bit more rubber because for this next machine we need a lot of stuff. And I think I've got everything I need on me now, including the refined iron. So let's go through this recipe. We're going to have 3 basic circuits we need. One in here, and this one here. So let's make up a lot of those. And then make up 3 of these. We're going to have to make 1 of these. And each of these has got a regular furnace in it, so we've got to go down and do that. 2 of those. With dirt. 2 of those. We need to make the Caminite plates. So I've got that. Make the raw plates. We're going to hijack that. We'll go ahead and put... No, it's better to keep that in there, I think. This can use the charcoal because I think it stops part way. It doesn't really need the tiny charcoal's efficiency. Alright, there we got those. So now we can make the furnaces because I've got the compressed cobble already. That's 2 stacks of cobble, 1 for each. Now we can combine. Oh, we don't have. We've got to surround it by refined iron. I want a lot of the refined iron. I don't have the more redstone. I thought I had the redstone. I must have put it back accidentally. Or used it for something else. Yeah, I used it for the circuits. Alright. So we have just enough redstone. I'm glad I made as much as I did. 2 of these. And gotta make this. And this. We've got it. The alloy smelter. And that's going to get charged up. It looks like we need to make a torch. Let's get a stick. I'll put that there, because I'm going to put something on top of that eventually to process the wood. Alright, so the alloy smelter takes copper and tin to make the bronze that we're going to use to upgrade that, but I think we've reached a stopping point for today. It's late in the morning. I'm surprised that we still have 31 people on the live stream at 1:30 in the morning. For me, it's different times for everybody else. We have people in California and Greece and the UK and all over the place watching all the behind the scenes and putting up with all that time spent processing materials that you don't see in the episode. So when we come back, we will start using this to upgrade that, and so we can get to glowstone. We'll also make the machine to upgrade that because, again, that's not too expensive, but it does take, 8 more of that, and another of that, and some more. Yeah, I might make that one offline. Stick it up here. Just another craft, but it just takes time in the starting period of this pack to make all those raw materials, since you can't go mining. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for joining me. Hope you're enjoying this pack. It's definitely different from my usual episodes. So, until next time, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good, and see you next time.